Hello and welcome back. Today we have a wonderful, beautiful, the best dragon from this event to get unlocking, and this is Dynamo. And the way that we can get Dynamo, if you've been playing the event you'd know, would be to open up these chests and get pieces for the dragon. Now I have no idea why Dynamo takes not even that far off as many chests to get as Zolto. But, finally, we've done it. My favourite dragon by far from this event, Mr. Dynamo. And he is only a legendary, so he's not a super useful dragon. But I wanted him, and I've got him. And we also got a ×10, so that's not too bad. So, at this point, the only other dragons that we're really looking to get are going to be 01 and finishing off the amount of talismans that we need for the end of the event. So every single ×10 and ×50 that we get is going to be really helpful. But overall, we need less than 800 of the talismans, and then we can get these dragons. But you know, I asked everyone in the comments which one of these dragons should I buy, and although most people seem to think that Zalk looks nicer, I did see a lot of people just saying take Lamulyn because one, it's a good example, and two, you know, it has the more useful elements, and you know what? I agree. I do agree. So I am gonna purchase Lamulyn. And there he is. Wonderful, beautiful Lamulyn. Looks like he has some weird thing on his head as well that I've never seen before, unless that's just some sort of weird bug, I don't know. But this is Lamulyn, who is the Ancient Energy and Earth Dragon, and Lamulyn is honestly the best option if you don't have any other Ancients or anything like that in your team, especially if you don't have Ancients or Divines, because we don't know what's going to come up in the next Divine event. They might have an Earth Dragon, they might not. And at the same time, you want to at least have one of the necessary elements for your team being Earth. So that is why overall he's a better pickup for most players than Zalk. But for me, I'm obviously probably not going to use him because I've already got 5 dragons. But either way, he is there in our eggs department. I'm kind of iffy on whether I want to pop these guys in. I might pop in Dynamo because he has a pretty short hatching time. But the reason why I'm a little bit hesitant on Lamulyn is because we do have the Breeding Blitz event happening next week. And I don't want to clog up my breeding den. Well, not my breeding den, my hatchery, because that would absolutely suck. So I think I'll pop in Dynamo Dragon today. It does have a 2-day hatching time, of course, so when we get that guy out, I will be very happy. I'll take a look at him, put him in for a few battles, perhaps. But in the meantime, we've of course got the rest of the Ancient event to get on with, and I really just want to get 01 as soon as possible, because again, we need to get 01 hatched, and then we need to start breeding with him next week. So, yeah, it's going to be tight. It's definitely going to be a tight one this time as to whether we can take part in the new dragon breeding event. And just in case you weren't quite sure which dragon I was actually talking about, it is this guy here. This is the Star-Spangled Dragon, and they say celebrate the 4th of July with this dragon available next week. So the way that you can breed this dragon is by breeding Bludgeon and 01 together, and there is a base 5% chance of breeding this dragon. So 5% is not incredibly high, but it's actually higher than a lot of Legendary Dragon of the Month breeds. So if you use a double egg relic and other relics at the same time, we're probably going to have a pretty good chance at getting it, but you have to have the dragons first, obviously. So that is the biggest hurdle that you have to face first. So it would definitely be interesting to see if we can get that dragon and how soon, but it's going to depend on how soon we can actually get 01, which we're 20 chests off, I believe, which is not that far away, but we need to get them at some point. So, yeah, I've been using my currency. I've been dipping below the 6k saved currency, which is like my safe zone, just because I've been like, I want 01. I want 01 now. But obviously we need O1 for Zolto anyway, so that was the main goal of the event, was actually O1 for me, because the dungeon grinding and that is just expected at this point, but getting the chest to get the board dragon is the important bit. And considering that they lowered the amount we need down to 200, makes it a lot easier. I think that's a lot better for newer players. Even though O1's not the most useful ancient ever, at least it's still an ancient that you can get, you know, pretty easily. But I'm gonna go and do my bonus task in a minute, but first we have to go and collect these pesky creatures that are flying around the islands. Look at them go. Oh, I hate having to do the catch creatures quest. Are we done? We are done. So now I need to open 2 rare chests, which is a quest I don't like, but if it can happen naturally, then obviously that is better for us. But overall, yeah, it's been a long event so far, even though we've obviously played these events before, but a month of just doing the same thing on this board does get incredibly repetitive. Like, I don't know how many times I can say it's just sometimes it's too much. Sometimes, you know what I mean? And I bet we're not gonna get the tile. You give me a 1 now? Oh my god, I changed my weight and there we go. Ugh, I'm disgusted. I hate it when that happens. It's like, it doesn't give it to you, you change your weight, and then, oh look, you get the number that you just wanted. Haha! Oh, I love it. I really don't love it. Why, game? Anyway, I'm gonna go and get 1 more chest here, so then I can double check how many purple chests I've actually opened, because I didn't actually look at that one there. Whoopsie doodles. Momotu, like I said before, I'm not really caring about Momotu at all. Momotu isn't necessary for any collections or anything else, so in my eyes, he's useless to me, so I just do not care. Anyway, here is the purple chest that I wanted to open up. So we open it up and we are at 183 purple chests opened, which does mean that we are 17 away. So within the next couple of days, that should be O1 completed. Make me a happy girl. And then we can actually get hatching an ancient, which, you know, we've got the other ancients to hatch, but we're going to have like 3 ancients to hatch at some point. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of dragon unlocking, a lot of dragon hatching and things like that going on. We've got more dungeon coming up in a second. So, yeah, I'm going to keep doing my dungeon grinding and everything else. But, yeah, I mean, in general, I think we should be able to do this solo event as well, because it takes a day and 7 hours to finish this last tier. So this should be doable as well. We're going to get the bonus currency, which is going to be fantastic for that as well. So everything's coming up positive at the minute. Plus we got White Whale in a few hours. Look at him. Look at that cute baby. Ah! Anyway, I appreciate you joining me here. I hope that you got all of the chest dragons yourself. And I guess, in the meantime, may your RNG be good.